Here we are again. Hi. Hi, Sue. You said you'd like to see fancy and stitching on quilts? Different kinds of stitching? I'm just going to tell you this, do the same thing I would do is Google it. There's tons of stuff up there. I could do that, but I'm busy sewing. As for fancy stitching on quilts, I've never done that. It's not that I never did fancy stitching. I started fancy stitching when I was a kid, embroidery though. And which brings us to Audrey's question for today, because here it is. Travel. This is my travel coat. I wore it. I sewed on the names of every place I went, and I did it for years and years, but I haven't done it in longer than that. It was in the closet. I thought I should get it out to wear today, and it seems so heavy though, heavier than the clothes I normally wear. And I reached it. I thought maybe something heavy is in the pocket. I felt something in there. I brought it out. It's a lemon. It's been up in there probably for 10 years. Light as a feather, so that wasn't the weight. I left the country. My first international trip was in 1969. It took me all that time to get out of the country. What with having a career and raising kids, it just wasn't easy to do. I must have had maybe 50 trips now. And the last one, Nairobi, I just barely got home before lockdown. 2 days after I got home was my 90th birthday, and of course, no party. And then I've been locked down since then, haven't left the house. I had short, bright hair before. Lots of things were different. But I've kept journals for almost all my trips until the last few. I figured, well, they're so recent, I won't have trouble remembering them. Wrong. I think the travel, yes, I miss travel. And I miss planning travel. If you can't be thinking about the trip you're going to make, I mean, that's half of it. And now, of course, we can't plan anything. It's you can amuse yourself making plans, but the chances of them happening, like I can amuse myself with the plan of accepting the invitation from Verona Tessile to participate in their quilt festival in May. I mean, I've been dreaming of that. Well, it just might not happen. Plus, you in Italy, are you being careful? You know, when we spike up again, it means we haven't been staying careful. Things start easing off, so we think it's fixed. It's all still there. If we start behaving like we did before lockdown, we're just opening ourselves up to it. It's not that it's gone away. So, I don't know. When I first got it, I thought I wanted to go to Verona next May so badly that I thought, I'm willing to die for that. I'm willing to leave the house. My God, get on an airplane. And what about eating? And it's all very complicated, but I felt like I'm willing to do all that and die just to have my work officially exhibited in Verona. But I don't know, now I'm not sure I am willing to die. Look, I just glanced down here and look what I saw. It's a threaded needle still in process of doing, and what was the city I was on? Oh, Panajachel, a town in Guatemala. Well, that was very, very many years ago. So yeah, I miss travel.